Alright guys, welcome to TOBI TV channel. Alright, like they always say, they say wonders shall never end. As you can see over here, you see Nigerian police. Okay, Nigerian police attempting to climb a Biafran citizen's fence, to cross over to Biafran citizens' fence, to go and commit most of those atrocities that they've been committing with Biafrans. But I tell you, just like most of the Biafran agitators have said, he said they have given you Biafrans the permission to defend yourself with whichever weapon you can, as so long as these guys are Musa boys or some of the terrorists in uniform. I'm going to let you guys see all that happened in this particular video, and we'll be right back. Just look at how a policeman is climbing fence and going through electrical wire. If anything happens to this young man and he dies over there, then they will target that Biafrans has done this, Biafrans has done that. Look at how a policeman is going to a Biafran man's compound. All right, let's see what happens with the video.
Imagine police people, first mass, come to my house to support our God, say we are first mass. Now we are protectors.
Power, we open gate too.
We don't open
gate.
We open gates. We open gates. See your words. We open gates. We open gates. Jesus Christ. Get down. 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 Get down first, bro. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Get down. Wait. Make calls. Make calls. Wait, fish him down. No. Jesus. Make calls. Wait. Wait, guy, wait. Push up. The way my guy. Jesus Christ. Hello. Jesus Christ. How far you hear me? Hello. Jesus. Hello. No, don't bring it. Go back.
Alright, so without wasting much of your time, I'm also going to show you our update of most Nigerian states inside Nigeria that were not added to the states in Biafra, are begging that Biafran should accept them into a Biafran nation. So I'm going to let you see how this young man actually elaborated and explained how Biafran came into play, how the movement has been, and a whole lot. But let's go straight into the video, and we'll be right back.
What I want to talk about is what I want to talk about is concerning the origin and the name Biafra. You know, many of our people, mostly my Izon people, have this notion that Biafra, maybe because of the beginning of the name, because it sounds Bia, that it is an Igbo stuff. But it has a lot to do with the Izon. In fact, the Biafra itself, the origin is from an Izon river, and that's exactly what I want to talk about. During the time and how this how Ojukwu came about Biafra, it actually started with one of our kings, the king of Nembe, the Mingiteme of Nembe, during the period when the eastern region was having some issues in the north, our people were being killed. The Mingiteme of Nembe called Ojukwu and sat him down and told him that, see, we are tired of this thing. We are tired of these people. We cannot allow our people to be dying like this. So because of that, this is who we are. This is, he showed him all the documents that this is who we are. We have always been known as Biafra. And he told him everything. And the things that he told him comprised of, he actually explained to him how the Portuguese came about that name. When the Portuguese first came to our shores, because when the Portuguese came, they first of all landed in area because we are the coastal people. So when they first came to our shores, what they met, they came through, there's a particular river. If you look at the African map, you see that the map cuts across from Northern Africa into West Africa. Then you see a kind of sharp edge. That sharp edge, after that sharp edge, they now go down, straight down to Southern Africa. Now, that sharp edge is where Biafra is. That sharp edge is Ijo territory. Now, it is in that sharp edge, the particular edge of that sharp edge is where the Portuguese came through when they were traversing into the region, into the lands. And the particular area where they got to is a community called Kula. So when they got there, they met the people, and they are like, what? When the English people went to Warri, and they are like, okay, what's the name of this? The Zoman there thought they were asking him what's the name of house. He said that it is Warri. So Warri, the Zoman told them that this is Warri, that is house. So they now called it Warri. In their own tongue, they pronounce it Warri, which in the spelling you still see it very clear, kind of. So when they got there, the Kalabari people in Kula, they told them that this river is called Biafra. They named it Biafra, which is how do we find food to eat? Because that river, it has a particular kind of attitude, because it actually came from the sea, and it dries up sometimes and it comes up sometimes. So when it dries up, they will not have food to eat. So they are like, okay, how do we get food to eat? That is fish. How do they make soup? How do they make soup when there is no fish for them to get soup? So now, but in the tongue of the Portuguese, they called it Biafra. If you look in some of the ancient maps, some of the ancient documents that have the name Biafra, you will see them spell it F-A-R. Sorry, B-I-A-F-A-R-A. While some spell it B-I-A-F-R-A. So that's just it is from their own pronunciation. So they started calling it Biafra from that time. And now, in the map before the Civil War, and after the Civil War, that Nigeria decided to cut out the name from the world map. In the map, you will see it very clearly in the map before the Civil War. You see it very clearly. You see it written, the Bight of Biafra. And Bight is an English word. Now you begin to wonder, what is Bight? Bight, just like a place around a particular edge, the region, an area around an edge. Like for instance, if my apple is like this, and this is the edge, this particular tip of my apple, I say this whole area around my apple is the Bight of this tip of my apple. So if this tip of my apple is Biafra, then this area is the Bight of Biafra. It is still the same representation like you have in ancient times when the Europeans describe Africa. They call Africa the gun because of the shape of Africa. It is that same place. If Africa is a gun, it is that same Bight of Biafra that is the trigger of the gun. So they used to call Africa the gun. So that particular spot where is as if Africa cuts into two is the trigger of the gun, and that is the Bight of Biafra. And that place, that Biafra is taken from that particular river. That river is the river that joins all the Ijo tribes together. From that river, from that Kula river, if you go towards this place, you go towards Okrika, you go towards Boni, you go towards Opobo, you go towards Andoni. If you go towards this place, you go towards Nembe, towards Brass, into deep down Bayelsa, into Delta, into the Focados. So that river is the place that joins the whole of the Izon nation. So now this thing begins to it bothers me, because when an Izon man will tell you that he's not Biafra, I begin to feel like he's insane. If he really understands how the name came about, he cannot say it's not Biafra. Now, even when Isiboro was actually declaring the Republic of Niger Delta. The Republic of Niger Delta had nothing to do with any other tribe. He was only declaring a republic of his own nation. Is actually his own nation republic, but he decided to call it Niger Delta. And when he was describing it, he said that this is the region, or this is the Niger Delta we shall consider is a portion of the bite of Biafra, which means it's just a part. It's not the whole. It's not the whole part. The bite of Biafra that we're talking about, it covers from that Ijo area, from all those warrior axis, into Igbo land, into what's it called, Cameroon, into Gabon, is that large. So this whole area, covering this whole area around that particular edge, that edge is what is called Biafra. So when Ojukwu was to call the new republic from the eastern region, he had to call the republic from that ancient name that our region has been known by, and that ancient name that we have been known by is Biafra, and the origin of it is from an Ijo river. So if you say that you are Niger Delta, there is nothing wrong. If you say that you are Biafra, it is only a wider picture. So there is this misconception of I am Niger Delta, I am not Biafra, I am this, I am not this. It is only a means to divide us. Now some people will be like, okay, yes, we can work together and we can work in unity, but we need another name. What other name apart from the name that you have been known by, apart from the name that is your ancient identity? Nigeria is something that is designed by a white man. They just design it and coin it. Biafra has been there. Biafra wasn't designed. The white men came and they saw a people. They saw a people that were living around an area, and they asked for the name. They asked for the name of that particular spot, and they started to call the whole place according to that name. So, and that identity, we have been known by that identity for ages. If you up to about 16th century, if you check the map is still there till today. The area around Biafra. So, my people, I rarely do videos, but this thing has been something that it has been bothering me as an individual, as an Izoma. It has been bothering me, and it has come to my notice that many of our people are ignorant of this. So I have decided to take out this time to talk to you. You that is an Izoma, you that is an Urobo man, you that is an Ikwere man, you that is an Efik man. We are all Biafrans. We are the Biafrans. So, like what some people will say, they will tell you that you are more Biafran than they are, and that is the truth. Because the origin of the name Biafra is from your place. The origin of the name. Now you say a Niger Delta. What's the origin of River Niger? The origin of River Niger is not the Izo. River Niger only came to Izo to empty its waters. Biafra is the center of Izo. So Izo Zakmemi. What I want to talk about is concerning.
All right, my people. Right now, the Finnish government, they are under pressure as they have come out to clarify their stand on Simon Ekpa and also meeting with the Nigerian government. You all recall recently the ambassador, Finland ambassador to Nigeria, had a meeting with the Nigerian government, and she also talked about the Simon Ekpa situation, where she said that Simon Ekpa was the one blocking their bilateral relationship with Nigeria. And also, she submitted a letter of credence, which is a formal diplomatic letter that designates a diplomat as ambassador to another sovereign state, commonly known as diplomatic credentials. The letter is addressed from one head of state to another, asking them to give credence. So she said that the letter that submitted was a letter handing over because the Finland want to change the new ambassador. But in the issue of Simon Ekpa, which the news that she said that Simon was the one blocking their bilateral relationship, and which has got a lot of people talking, and a lot of people reacted to this. You all know, like we said, that Finland government, they are under pressure right now, and their rating when it comes to the human rights record is kind of like going down. Finland is well known for their human rights good record, and also a country that's one of the happiest country in the whole world. So at the moment, it's kind of like it's like the record is kind of like going down at this moment in time because of Prime Minister and you know, the way they are handling the case of Prime Minister. So many organizations has come out to call out Finland government, and also well-meaning politicians from USA and other countries. They have also called out Finland government to handle the case of Simon Ekpa as a freedom fighter, not a terrorist leader or whatever. So it's kind of the thing is affecting them in so many ways. Like I said, Finland is a country that is well known for human rights record. They are clean when it comes to human rights and all that kind of thing. So since the detention of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, the whole thing is kind of like affecting the Finland government and Finland people as a whole. That's why we're saying that Finland should handle the case of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa with care, because this is something that will judge them, that will change the way people see Finland when it comes to human rights record. So Finland at this moment in time, they are under pressure. Simon Ekpa's case, like we said before, Finland fought war. They know what is called freedom fighting. And for them to keep on detaining a freedom fighter that is fighting for his own people, that's very, very wrong. It's not right at all. And Simon Ekpa, being their citizen, who has been living in Finland for years, has a clean record. He has not committed any offense. He has not done anything wrong. So for them to listen to lies from Nigeria to detain Simon Ekpa, that is fighting for the freedom of Biafra, is very, very wrong. It's not right. And that's why people are calling for Finland government out to do the needful. Release Simon Ekpa. Set him free. Even if you want to try him, release him until the court date or whatever. But keep on detaining him because of lies that is coming from Nigeria government. It's not good at all. It's not good. So Finland must do the needful right now. Release Prime Minister. Let him out. The continued detention of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is wrong. That means then Finland government are listening to lies that is coming out from Nigeria. Because tell me, if they are not listening to the lies from Nigeria, the propaganda that the Nigerian government has been putting out there, you know, when it comes to Simon Ekpa or Biafrans, tell me why Finland government up to now holding prime minister who has not committed anything. Why? And this is what we keep saying here, that Finland fought war to be where they are today. They fought Russians to be free. They know what is called freedom fighting. And this is the same thing. There's nothing different what Simon Ekpa did or doing. So if they want their record to remain where they are, they should do the needful. Do the needful right now. Let Simon Ekpa out. Release Simon Ekpa. Keeping him there in detention will not change anything. It will not change anything. And it will not stop the agitation for Biafra as a nation. Biafrans must keep on fighting for their freedom. It's not going to change anything. So the Finland government should do the needful.
Release our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. Set him free. Finland government, release Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. He has not committed any offense. He's fighting for the freedom of Biafrans, which you, as a country, fought to be where you are. This is where we're going to stop. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye.